they're going to have the draft, and Lesnar's going to Raw.
See, now that's brilliant. See, that's brilliant because that just escapes. He just escapes. It's an escape clause.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works because Brock's going to kill him. I agree. Brock will beat him.
And then everybody might get pissed off because Brock beats Big E for the title.
Too bad.
And you might have that confrontation at WrestleMania.
Right.
Right?
But let him
Lesnar
bitch,
reigns.
though. Aren't you going to let Big E lose? No, this guy's never going to show up. He never defends his title. We'll be back to those complainers.
802 wants to know if you think Finn's alter ego will beat Roman Reigns.
Nope.
That's it? Nope.
And I have another comment, too.
Go ahead.
Boy, oh boy, did the demon look small standing next to Roman Reigns. I don't care what kind of face paint or war paint you put on. You still look like you're half the size of the guy. You know?
And
also, another thing, too, there was something different about the demon's look this time. Not as imposing.
No, it wasn't. It looked soft.
What is that?
Yeah, I agree.
Is it the goofy haircut that he's got going on?
Maybe.
He just didn't...
It's a really good point, man. I was thinking the same thing. It didn't look like the demon.
Right, it didn't feel like the traditional demon. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Weird. You know, when they stood there face to face, I was like, Roman's going to kill you. I'm not afraid. This doesn't do anything to change my, a perception.
You're right.
You know?
You're right.
I think the Tasmanian Devil would have a better shot.
Wow, that's really a good point.
Yeah,
man.
It was weird. But a great ending to the show. Killer ending to the show. And with the demon and them staring off. That's cool. Fade to black.
So now
that's fine.
Now that you're watching live instead of like afterwards.
Yeah. Now that I got
what's your evaluation of Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite, and Rampage? If you could give an evaluation to me on all four shows, what are you thinking?
Okay. All right, fine. Raw recently is rebounding better. I have not been thrilled with Raw for quite a while now. I think it's kind of blasé, but I really did enjoy this past week. I didn't mind the tag team turmoil the week before. I think it's improving, and I'll leave it at that because trying to be like a page out of Matty Ice here. I want to be optimistic about Raw. It's always going to be the flagship show to me. It's the show I've been watching since I was a young man, for God's sakes. So yeah, I'm rooting for it, and it's doing better lately. SmackDown is great. Okay? SmackDown's top shelf, in my opinion. I think SmackDown is an awesome television show.
Right.
Week after week after week after week after week. I love it. They don't have to mess with it much. I think it's fantastic, okay? Dynamite, I like. I think it is normally pretty good. Rampage, I got to admit, I am a little concerned with what they intend to do with it. It doesn't seem to be as much care is being put into it or whatever. The end result is it doesn't do for me what Dynamite seems to do for me as a viewer. Rampage, they got to work out a few kinks, I think. So, and again, though, all right, so in my opinion, 2 of the 4 that you brought up are surefire, pretty damn good to great. And the other 2, meaning Raw and Rampage, still need some work. That's pretty much my take on that.
802, I'm just going to keep reading your comments.
Okay, what's he got?
He has got a SmackDown 1, Dynamite 2,
Yeah.
Rampage 3, Raw 4.
Interesting. I'm not ready to give Rampage number 3 yet. I'm almost going to take Rampage and Raw and call them 3 and 3A. And you can flip the order if you want to. I totally get that. They're similar to me, like Show Me More. That's pretty much where I'm at with those 2 shows. And I do enjoy what they did with Raw this past week. That was excellent. We need more of that.
I think there's a lot of Raw bashing going on. It's not that bad.
I agree. It's not that good sometimes, but it's been better lately.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But isn't all... Let me tell you something. Almost all the shows are what they are. You know,
Right.
SmackDown seems to be head and shoulders above everybody else. That's my opinion.
I do wish they would take 1 hour off of Raw. It's okay. You know,
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I really wish they would do that.
Keep
if they
them
did
coming.
that, I'm telling you, Raw would be fantastic if it was 2 hours. It's that extra third hour. It's really hard to sit there for 3 hours because half the time, half the show is almost throwaway. If you got 2 hours, you got less nonsense. Get all the good stuff in.
Right.
So that's what they should do with that.
So, by the way, Cauliflower Alley Club was this week, right?
Okay.
What do you know about Cauliflower Alley Club?
I know that it's a very tight-knit group that celebrates the true traditions and legacies of professional wrestling.
So like
I know
anything
that.
in wrestling,
You know,
everybody out there,
Respectable.
and I'm going to clearly say this.
Okay.
If you first get into this genre that we're in,
Yeah.
and we started off 2 years ago, didn't really know much,
Right.
and we were taught fairly quick,
Or did we get a crash course? Yeah.
from some of the freaks we've run into
Sure.
from time to time.
Oh, some.
So the Cauliflower Alley Club was like, you were prestigious, right? You were like, if you go to the Cauliflower Alley Club,
Okay.
you're really, you're
doing
you're
something
in.
right.
You're in
doing,
that family,
You're
right?
doing something right, yeah. Mhm.
But then you sit there and then you start to find out things, and then you start seeing these people that you've kind of run in through our travels.
Yeah,
They're at the Cauliflower Alley Club. You're like,
Right.
wow, these guys are in. Like,
right.
these guys, like, if you people out there watching, if you saw some of these people, they're friggin' fucking losers.
Right.
Okay, losers
that's-
with a fucking capital
Yeah,
L.
that's fair. That's
More than fair. It's fact.
Yeah. Oh,
So I thought to myself, how the fuck are they in the Cauliflower Alley Club?
Mm-hmm.
But then, as you learn, and I started investigating
Yeah.
because big fat whales over there.
Oh, now I'm not interested in them at all.
Well, the thing is,
good job, Mike.
do you know what I found out?
What's that?
I found out in order to be part of the Cauliflower Alley Club, you
Yeah.
have to pay $300 a year.
Really?
Membership.
That's nice.
$300 a year.
That's nice.
And that doesn't even guarantee you anything. So you get to go, and you still have to buy a ticket to it.
Right.
Where
Do you have to
everybody
pay for
sells
your-
their gimmicks.
You have to pay for your own chicken wings?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Interesting.
But all I'm saying is, I would, when me and Jimmy first started off, right? We just did it, shits and giggles. Show started picking up momentum, and some of these people had these award shows. And Jimmy, go tell the story about the award show.
Oh.
Don't name the show, but just
there was this award show, and I remember you going, "Oh, let's win this." And I said right on the air, "I'm like, what are we winning? What are you talking about?"
Right.
And we've come across a lot of people who probably have need for shoulder scrapage, surgically from patting themselves on the back. They give themselves fake awards, and or
like,
they hold awards.
I wanted
and
to-
no one votes.
I thought this-
or they hold awards, and the people who won the award don't come.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck is going on there?
But my whole point was, like, I wanted to win that award because I wanted this show to grow, and it was getting momentum.
but
But guess what? That's how stupid I am. That award meant nothing.
Didn't mean you were stupid.
And I thought to myself 2 years ago, man, we really arrived if we could get invited to the Cauliflower Alley Club.
Why did this never occur to me? Like, we've really arrived if we get an invite from people who charge $350 a year.
Well, that's the joke about it. It's just nothing but gimmick after gimmick.
Of course.
But people act like it's important.
Right.
Oh,
Wait
I
a
went to the
Do they
Cauliflower
actually
Alley
have
Club.
a membership card and stuff like that?
I don't know,
'Cause
dude. I
this
don't
is
know. We're not
starting to
members.
really repulse me. I mean, it's like, hey, I'm...
Well, no, the better thing is, like, hi, I'm part of the Cauliflower Alley Club. Well, so could I if I paid $300.
What about the most...
Who could it be?
What about the most offensive thing that we've really seen? Why don't we just go straight
Just
to
go
the-
straight
Let's
to-
go straight to the
What the
fucking
fuck,
face,
right?
Okay?
Do it.
Yeah. Some of these folks who have wrestled in front of, like, 4 people. I'm in the business. Well,
Yeah.
Can I please...
Please. It's
There you go.
The show is yours.
There you go. There you go. You're in the business. Yeah.
I'm in the business.
You're in the business.
I'm in the
Right,
business.
Right. Or, hey, I went to a convention and had a wrestler chop me. I'm in the business.
How about this?
You fucking gotta be kidding me.
I write for some friggin' stupid ass internet thing that I call pro wrestling whatever. I don't care because there's a million of them. Pro wrestling garage, pro wrestling cover sheets, pro wrestling up my
Right.
ass.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm a writer.
Right.
I'm in the business.
I'm in the
I can
business.
write too.
Right.
Oh, look, I'll write a story.
Right.
Whoop-de-doo.
Right.
I'll write a story
Hey,
about
hey.
Boris Zukov in the AWA when he lost his tooth.
Yeah.
I mean, come on already with this
Hey,
nonsense.
Monty and the Pharaoh, who Ken Patera compared us to, like, guys like Bobby the Brain Heenan. Hey, Monty and the Pharaoh, who Sandman compares to Howard Stern.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Monty the Pharaoh, let me write your questions for you. Wait. Oh, here I go again.
Do you remember that guy?
No.
Do you remember
I
that
don't.
guy? I do.
I remember the absurdity, but I don't remember the
So
guy.
Jimmy doesn't want to go down that road. Bob will go down that road. We met a guy who wrote for one of those stupid internet things. Like, if you guys watch out there, you could just look it up. There's like people
Don't
write
bother.
stories all the time. Don't bother.
Don't bother.
The guy who goes, I would like to be your writer for the show. I will write your questions.
He'll write the questions for us.
And we were
'Cause
like,
we don't have a clue.
yeah, and we're
obviously.
like, shut up.
Well, thank God we've got you to go to. You know what I mean? Because
I
after
can't.
all,
But anyway,
Wow.
that was my lesson on the
joke.
Cauliflower Alley
what a
Club.
joke. What?
That was my lesson on the
Yeah.
Cauliflower Alley
Well,
Club.
you know what my lesson is you ain't getting my $350 and enjoy telling each other that you're in the business.
Yeah, it's
Have
like,
a nice day.
Pay $350,
You know?
fly your ass to Vegas,
Right.
rent a hotel room,
Right.
and go watch what?
I don't know.
Go to a place where people, and you got to buy a ticket to go in, and then buy people's gimmicks.
Well, maybe if you're lucky, somebody will chop you.
That's an expensive little trip.
Yeah.
To do what?
I don't know.
To say I was part of the Cauliflower Alley Club?
Yeah, I'm part of whatever. I don't know. I would be more excited about being a member of the KISS Army, quite honestly.
Now, I'd fly to go be part of the Kiss Army.
I
Yeah,
was
hell
in the
yeah.
Kiss Army. What are you talking
Damn
about?
straight.
I got a patch, and I got a concert book, and I got a shirt, and it didn't cost me $350.
Damn straight.
It cost me $5.
Damn straight.
$5. I got all those things from Gene and Paul.
Cauliflower alley.
Happy Yom Kippur, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, the Cauliflower
What?
Alley Club was
What?
built to help the poor wrestlers that their medical isn't any good.
Well, at least there's something there. Hey, I ain't gonna say shit about that. At least there's something there.
What do you mean?
They don't give it to
What
them.
pay for? I don't know whether they give it to them or not. What pay for
Wait
the
a
guys
minute, is
who
that the
burnt
next
off?
thing you're gonna
Pay
tell
the
me? I
guy.
don't know what
Pay
that
for the
is.
guys who burnt their money away, their millions and millions of dollars. I can't afford my medical anymore. I used it all already. Oh, let me
Well,
use your money.
You know whose fault that is? That's obviously Vince's fault.
No, it's obvious.
You know what
and
I
the
mean.
fans' fault
I'm being
too.
sarcastic.
It's the fans'
Yeah.
fault too.
Right.
Right? Because
yeah.
you know, 802 Blues has to give his money to
Right.
superstar Billy Graham.
You wait a
Please.
minute. Doesn't have to. He better. Because Billy Graham said if you don't give him money, he's unfriending you.
Oh, that's right. Remember that guy?
Dick. What a dick.
Woo!
But he was champion back in the day. You better give him irreversible, unconditional respect. Dick. Superstar Billy Graham. Big dick.
It's a loony land.
Yeah, it is a loony land. Say what you
Alexa
want.
Bliss stuns